The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day you absolute sickos. Nice to see you again. It's Pugs here, producer Pugs son, covering for Jace, Mike and old Keyzie on the Big Show. Brought to you by Reburger, crave-worthy street food, freshly made by those absolute backbones. How are you? Hope you've had a beautiful day. You're probably sick of hearing from me. I was on the breakfast show with Jason Keyzie earlier today, covering for Jerry and Mania. Obviously, Minogue on leave as well. And Jason Keyzie was sort of saying they'd love to hang around and do the drive show, the double shift with me, as you will. But I think Jace had to go play golf, and Keyzie, I think he's doing yard work with his wife or something cool like that. And they thought it would be a really great opportunity for me to jump in and just cover the whole thing and do the double shift. So here I am. Absolute pleasure to be here with you. The text number 3483, the call number 0800 Hauraki. Get in touch anytime. I'm sitting on a stockpile of vouchers from our old mates at Reburger, and we're going to spin you some of the fellas' best memories today, including a little insight into the Mike Minogue family tree and some allegations of steroid use. That's all this hour. Let's kick off with some Pearl Jam.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, what a tune on Hauraki. Nick Cave celebrated his 68th birthday earlier in the week. You're here with Pugs, covering for Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Those latter two who really couldn't be asked doing the double shift after covering breakfast this morning for Jerry and Mania. And speaking of which, Ryan Fox, Kiwi pro golfing legend, was in the studio with us to celebrate the Manuka Fuel Chasing the Fox event returning this December. All the details for that at chasingthefox.co.nz. And if you want to see a clip of us hanging out with Ryan, go to Hauraki Big Show on Insta. Talking about the best shot he reckons he's ever pulled. I'll replay a clip for you later in the show too. But in the meantime, here's one of Bowie's favourites, Suffragette City on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Garbage on Hauraki. It's the big show, well, the mini show with old Pugs, producer Pugs, covering for the fellas and spinning you some of their best moments from throughout the years. Like this one here, which was a real insight. Mike Minogue talks a lot about his daughter, Mogi Minogue Jr., when he does 1.5 Mogies, but we don't hear a hell of a lot about the rest of his family. Maybe his mother Marge every now and then. But he had a family reunion celebrating a birthday of a family member, and things got a bit hectic at the Minogue household.
You were saying off here, Mike, it was a bit of a debacle around your place today. You've got a lot of family members coming over.
Yeah, coming and going.
There's a bit of party action going on, mate. What's happening?
Well, is it a party? I think it's the 78th birthday.
Oh. Surely
it's hardly a rip-roarer, I don't think. But I've got my mum's come over from the Hawke's Bay with her sister. They live together.
Marge Minogue.
So they're in their 70s, those two. And it's my Auntie Mary's birthday today.
That's very nice.
Mary Minogue.
Mary Minogue and Marge
Mrs.
Minogue.
Mary Minogue.
Mrs. Mary Minogue.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Got a lovely ring to it.
Yeah. So she's come over, and her Mrs. Mary Minogue, her son, and his wife and kid have come over from Doha.
Is that Michael Minogue, her son?
No, that's Mike
no,
there.
no.
Marty Minogue.
Oh, Marty Minogue.
No.
Maddie Minogue?
No. How many times do I have to tell you? Morton.
Oh, Morton
Minogue. That's the one.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
Mort.
And that's
it's pronounced Mort.
And that's Mrs. Mary Minogue's son.
Yeah, Mort
Minogue.
Yeah, and now he's married his missus.
Mort.
And his missus' name is Miriam.
Miriam.
Miriam Minogue.
What's the kid's name?
And Mary and Marge.
They've got a kid, eh? What's the kid's name?
Bill. Little Bill.
Bit of a character too, I hear. Oh, little Bill.
Yeah. Well, she is a character. And so we're all going over.
Sorry, what was... I'm just getting it all sort of sorted out of my head. What was Mort's wife, her name?
Mort's wife?
Yeah.
Miriam.
Oh, Miriam.
And it's Mort.
Yeah.
Mort.
Yeah.
Mort and Miriam, and the kid's name is Bill. She's a beautiful
Sorry, can I just
little...
clarify again? So it's Mort?
Yeah.
Or is it Morton?
No, it's Mort, short for Morton.
So when you say Mort,
yeah,
is it?
I don't know why you can't understand this, Jay.
Is it? Do you go hello, Morton?
No, not Morton.
Oh, so it's only the Mort.
Yeah, it's only on Mort.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're all over, and we've got the big birthday celebration. We'll go out for lunch tomorrow.
BK?
But it's bloody hard. Well, they don't have that on the island.
Oh, right. Yeah,
so we're
bugger.
getting that helicoptered in, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And but just hard getting over the island because everybody's working. We've got to get the kid out of daycare. It's all a bit of a palaver, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
at the end of the day, you know, the way I look at it, Jace, is family time, all right? When you can spend time with your family,
Totes,
it's
mate.
pretty boring.
Yeah, oh, hell yes. Well, you see, that's why people at family occasions always end up getting massively steamed.
Yeah.
And letting out all the resentments and stuff that, you know.
Yeah.
I can imagine, because you were saying that, you know, when Mort gets on the old firewater, he gets a bit loose, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's why I've been back in jiu-jitsu training for the last few weeks, because I just need to, once he gets a few brewskis in him, he starts running his yap about how everything's better in Doha, so I'm just going to put him to sleep.
And you were
Bit
just...
of the old rear naked chokehold, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be naked by then.
Yeah. Oh, geez, mate, that sounds like a hell of a do.
Yeah.
Because you were saying it, I know it all makes sense, because you were saying little Bill's Mort's son. I can't do it.
Daughter.
Oh, daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter's called Bill.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Billy.
She was, because she had
Bulimia.
they had to get her out of daycare.
Yeah,
With her
wow,
own
yeah.
Bill. Yeah. And so she was the one you were telling me about, was biting all the other kids at the daycare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They call her Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws Minogue.
With the creativity and the names flying around in the Minogue family, I'm surprised he ended up with Mike. The Big Show will be back tomorrow morning from 6, covering Brekkie for Jerry and Mania. It'll be Jace, Keyzie and myself. Minogue back on Monday. And we have some more best moments from the Big Show later on in the show. But first, here's the Arctic Monkeys, Fluorescent Adolescent.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Midnight Oil on the Hauraki Tiny Show. You're here with Pugs covering for the fellas before they get back tomorrow morning to cover breakfast once again. And if you want to know what that sounds like, here's something we were discussing this morning. Jason Hoyte looking for a completely new life path.
I don't know if I can get away with a moniker of stay-at-home dad. I mean, technically speaking, I'd be staying at home.
And you're a dad.
And I'm a dad, so can I still run with I'm a stay-at-home dad?
Staying at home after the kids have left, just in case they need to come back, waiting by the phone in case one of them needs to get in touch with you.
Pretty much, man.
That's backbone stuff, man. 100%.
And I just say, I'm here if you need me.
That's right.
You know, and then I just go and watch movies and stuff like that. Maybe do a bit of golf.
Yeah. And when was the last time one of your daughters actually called you and needed you?
Oh, to be honest, the last time one of my, and this is true, one of my daughters messaged me because she found online the Big Show outro pegging special, and she was quite disturbed by that.
That's right, but that's more of a I need you to
Just
quit your
back
job,
off,
basically.
Stop humiliating the family, yeah.
You can expect more of that high-tier chat, blowing Jeremy Wells and Mania Stewart out of the park on the Hauraki Breakfast tomorrow morning from 6. In the meantime, got some tunes before the hour's out from Weezer, Queens of the Stone Age, and you can never have too much bush. That's in 4 minutes on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Radio Hauraki, you're here with Pugs covering for the Big Show. Let's have a bit of TV chat.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that here, not by myself. I also like how the segment slowly moves further and further away from its namesake, Mike Minogue, because Jace, Keyzie and I have been covering it, obviously, and now those two are away, so it's just me. But I am going to talk about something that he recommended that both you and I watch. I had a crack last night, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen on Netflix. It's a 2-part doco, each episode about an hour and a half or something like that. And I watched it on his recommendation that the first episode was 5 out of 5 buzzies, and I think maybe the second one 4 out of 5. So I think he landed on 4 if I recall correctly. He spoke some big things about it, and he wasn't wrong. Everything he talked about happening in the documentary happened, and I think that was to a fault, because I watched it last night and I didn't feel as impressed as Mike Minogue was. And maybe that's partially because he kind of spoiled some of the yarns. I was kind of expecting there to be heaps more yarns like the ones he talked about, which I won't do because then I'd just be spoiling it the same way. But then those were kind of it for the yarns, if that makes sense. I would still give it a good 3.5, maybe a 3.8 buzzies, and definitely get around it. That is on Netflix, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen. Also, maybe it's an age thing. You know what I mean? Because Charlie Sheen is a star very much of the time for someone of old Mogie's age. You know what I mean? But get around it anyway. Let me know what you think if you've watched it on 3483. As I say, got a stockpile of Reberg vouchers I can fling out wherever I like since those guys have left me here. We got some more tunes on the way after 5. She Had the Fooies, and kicking off some Red Hot Chili Peppers. Plus, we'll relive Ryan Fox being in the Big Show on Brecky's studio, and another epic best bit. Keyzie trying to get out of the dog box. The dog box. That and heaps more after 5.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
G'day, you weapons. It's Pugs here, filling in for Jason Keyzie, filling in for Mike Minogue, who's on leave on the Big Show, brought to you by Reburger, serving good times and good food. You can dine in or take away Reburger today. And speaking of taking away Reburger, I got some delivered to my house. Thursday night, I had an event where I think you might recall if you listen to the show or the podcast, it ended a lot earlier than I anticipated because there was somebody I was with, I won't name names, maybe needed to call it a night a little earlier. And so I went home, and you know what I did in the Uber home? I Uber Eats some bloody Reburger to my house. You know, when you coordinate it so perfectly, you're in the car, you judge your time distance home, and then you judge the amount of time it's going to take for your food to get there. I absolutely cracked it. It was worth it. And then the person who I was with, who shall remain nameless, who was the reason that we needed to shoot off early because they had such a big night, went to bed. And so you know what I did? I shamelessly scoffed my Reburger fries in the kitchen so as to not disturb their sleep. Can't recommend it enough. If you need to end a night early because of your partner, because of somebody in your life, get some Reburger sorted. It'll cover the wounds of having to end the night early. Here's the Red Hot Chili Peppers on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Fooies on Hauraki. It's the tiny producer show. Pugs here covering for Jace and Keyzie, who did breakfast with me this morning and then left me out to dry. And we're spinning some of the fellas' best bits over the course of the show. However, a best bit that happened today, Ryan Fox joined the fellas in the studio as we were covering Jerry and Mania on the Hauraki Breakfast to chat Chasing the Fox.
We're talking to golfing legend Ryan Fox. Because I know that you and your caddy had been having a bit of to and fro about whether you go for it or not. Talk me through that shot.
Yeah, probably the best shot I've ever hit in my life.
Magnificent.
I wouldn't say it was to and fro about going for it. It was to and fro about what club.
Oh, right.
220 to cover the water, and we're tossing up going, is it 2-iron, is it 3-wood? And he goes, mate, you got to hit 3-wood. Like, if you hit it long, it's fine. And I was like, well, I've got to take a little bit off it, hit a little cut. It's not often in those kind of situations you hit the exact shot that you wanted to hit.
I've found I've never hit the exact shot I want to hit.
It'll happen at some point.
Yeah, at some point. You're just going to keep plugging away, Jace.
You can see a video of that up now at Hauraki Big Show on Insta, and listen to the full yarn on the Hauraki Big Show podcast. Wherever you get yours, recommend iHeartRadio. It's free to use, free to download. Tunes on the way from Rage and the Pixies. But first is She Had on Radio Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
It's the Offspring on the Hauraki Help Me, I've Got No Mates show. It's Pugs here covering for Jace, Mike, Keyzie and old Mogi still on leave on the Hauraki Big Show. And I'm spinning you some of the fellas' best moments from throughout the years. And this was a really special one, actually, because Mike and Jace came together to help Keyzie, who was in a spot of trouble, having some marital problems at home, to come up with the perfect way to get yourself out of the dog box.
Keyzie, mate.
What's the matter, babes?
What's going on, mate?
Well, I just had an argument with the fiancé.
No, what was it about your porn?
Nah.
Brothel creeping.
Nah.
Drinking too much and blacking out. Can't even remember the Warriors game, even though it was on 5 o'clock on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Was it that?
Well, it wasn't that. It was yesterday as well.
Yeah, because of the dinner as well, because you couldn't be bothered putting the dinner on, even though she'd been up since 7:30 working all day and was going to be working over.
You were yelling at her about that, eh?
Yeah.
About making sure that
Yeah.
You're not doing the old running your finger along the mantelpiece going, have you been busy today, darling? And
No.
then going, obvious. You stop doing that?
And what about
Yeah,
with the
I
netball
stopped.
and that? Have you been going down watching the netball but just perving on all her teammates and all that?
Yeah, but that's all good.
Well, it's not even her teammates, I don't think, Mark. It's other teams.
Yeah, it's anyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I don't
anyone.
watch her games now.
Yeah,
Are you still wearing a cap and dark glasses and staying in your car when you're doing that?
Yeah, but she doesn't have a problem with that stuff, Jace.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she knows about it.
Yeah, so basically the issue we're having is she's a bit annoyed at how sort of steamed I got on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I was hungover yesterday, and yesterday we were supposed
And
to be
Sunday.
doing a nice dinner sort of situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so we had a bit of an argument about it.
You've
and-
just been a massive loser.
Well, I feel like a
Yeah.
massive loser as a result,
Yeah.
Mike.
Well, you
so,
look like one a little bit too.
so, I mean, I don't know. If you guys have got any advice on how to patch things up, that'd be good. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, man. The phrase flogging a dead horse sort of does come to mind with this relationship, but I do understand that you are in love. And sometimes you've got to go the extra mile, don't you, Jason? You and I,
that's true, mate.
we tend to write poetry or those sorts of things.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, I do
and
a
I
lot of
will
that.
also say that music soothes even the savage beast.
Massively, man.
Music.
And so if you could find your way to playing her something, I don't know if you know any instruments, but music is a great equaliser, Jace. Would you agree?
Oh, mate, if you want to turn it around, music's your first port of call, I would have suggested.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know
yeah.
how to play anything. I know how I
Right,
can sing. I can.
Yeah,
No, I've heard you sing
I've
in
heard
here,
you
and
sing.
I
No,
don't think
do
that's
that.
the goer.
No,
Right.
don't do that.
Yeah.
So, like, Jace, well, like, for example, if you're in an argument and you had to play something, like, would you sing a song or what would you do?
Oh, no, I can sing and I play instruments.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Really? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Well, the mouth organ.
Yeah. That's bloody good,
The
man.
harmonica?
Done,
Yeah,
done
yeah.
the right way, and that is a bloody beauty.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Have you got it on you?
Funnily enough, I do, mate.
You go and whip it out. Whip it out, would you? Ooh,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you still got it.
Hey, you know what
Yeah.
they used to call me? Hot Lips Hoyte J.
Oh.
And I used to play on the New Orleans circuit.
Yeah.
Right, well, why don't you play us, like, a little
the
snippet
big
then?
easy.
Oh, you want a little snippet? Okay, something like this might work for you, Keyzie.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like what you're putting down there, Jason. I might
Thanks,
just
mate.
grab the guitar and...
Oh, yeah, great idea, mate. Great idea. So if you can do something like this, Keyzie, it's going to work it's going to work great guns.
Sorry, so you're going to play guitar
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
harmonica, and this is
Yeah.
going to fix
You're
is
just
it?
going to lay down the bass here, Mike.
Yeah,
Mikey.
mate.
Okay, yeah, cool.
A little
There you
bit
go.
rusty, so just bear with me here.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
This will work.
Yeah, that's good.
Go on now.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it, brother.
Yeah.
So have you guys practiced?
That's just jamming, brother.
Wow.
Far out, Chase. I forget how good you are, man.
When are you guys... You just going to play the whole song, or...
That is the business, man. Shut up, actually, Keyzie, while we're trying to play, man. Jeez.
Oh, she's leaving you.
You're really killing the vibe, brother. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't stop now, Joe.
Wow. That was...
Yeah, man.
That was incredible. Have you guys practiced that, or...?
Nah.
Oh, no, mate, it's just a bit of a jam, bit of a sesh.
I reckon if we put some lyrics on that could be a bit of a tune.
Yeah, I reckon so, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's massively helped me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so. I mean, I think your relationship is destined for the old toilet.
Right.
Yeah,
But,
that's the sort of bluesy vibe.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, well, worth it for the song, then.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how you save a marriage right there. The Big Show back tomorrow morning.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Big Show Swingers Club is back, and this time it's going global.
All thanks to our mates at Tourism Fiji and Fiji Airways. The Big Show are going to fly over to Fiji on a Friday. Going to do the show from the Intercontinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa where we'll be staying. Then, the next morning, play some golf. It's going to be a ripper on a championship course. Hopefully have the evening be very responsibly irresponsible. And then on the Sunday, a reef tour with some snorkeling, minus Hoodie J because he won't bring his water wings. And then some more golf. It's going to be an absolute ripper. Hauraki, it's Pugs here. Who am I speaking to?
Hey, Pugs, it's James here. How are you?
Oh, another James. How you going, mate? Where are you from?
I'm from Cambridge.
Oh, nice, mate. Nice. What do you do for a crust, brother?
I'm a farmer.
Oh, I tell you what, if it wasn't just me in the studio, the backbone would be through the roof right now, mate. But you are a backbone, and I appreciate you. Cool. You like a bit of golf, man?
Yeah, man. Love a bit of golf.
Yeah, beautiful, mate. And who would you take with you if you won?
Oh, I've got a couple mates that I swing with a bit. So.
Oh, yeah? You do a bit of swinging at home, do you?
Yeah, a bit of swinging at home.
Oh, lovely, mate. Oh, nice. Well, I'm sure you'll be the popular mate for a wee while there. Thanks, mate. Hold the line, and I'll chuck you in the drawer after this. It's going to be absolutely huge. I'm not kidding. And it's also, I think, your final week to get in the draw, so get amongst that. Goodness me. Here's the Black Keys on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hauraki, you're here with Pugs covering for the Big Show. Jason Hoyte off playing golf. Mike Minogue on leave for the week, back Monday. And Chris Keyzie doing some gardening with his wife or something like that. So I'm spinning you some of their best moments from throughout the years, and this is one of Jace's proudest moments as a father at his daughter's sports day.
My youngest, it was her sports day today.
Oh, yeah.
And she's, she's never really been into sports, but, she's not sort of keen on sort of getting involved in them. But she thought she'd make a bit of an effort today.
Do they have a sports days in the middle of winter?
Yeah,
right.
Like Athletics Day.
Yeah, Athletics Day.
I thought athletics was a summer thing.
Yeah,
but
almost always.
And also in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
As you're approaching winter.
Yeah.
So I went along to that, which was really good.
Oh, cool,
and,
man.
As I say, she's my youngest, 14.
Right.
Does the shot put for the first time. Like, she's skinnier than me.
Yeah.
She's smaller
She got
than
the
me.
withered legs?
Oh, no, she's got probably more powerful legs than me. You know what I mean? But still really skinny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She's like a stack. But anyway, does a shot put. Breaks Valerie Adams' schoolgirl record on the shot put.
Wow.
With her fish. Never done it before.
How far was that?
Just did a little twirl. Boom-fa!
Holy hell, mate. That's pretty bloody good, man.
And the whole sort of stadium just stopped.
Yeah.
And went,
So there's
where
a
did that come
stadium.
from? Yeah, there's a little stadium there. And everyone, like all the mums and dads just went, whoa, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Then she, pole vault. Never done the pole vault in her life.
They're doing pole vaulting at school.
Mate, they
That's
do pole
new.
vault. It's changed from our day, eh?
Yeah.
Unbelievably. She does a pole vault, breaks Eliza McCarthy's bloody pole vault school record.
Jeez.
First time. Unbelievable.
Is she any relation to Eliza McCartney?
Oh, McCartney. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, McCartney.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's unreal, man. So, how'd you
level.
go? Did you win?
Nah, some other girl pepped her. But, I mean, it was pretty phenomenal effort from someone that's never tried that stuff before. You know what I mean?
So how far did she throw the shot put?
Oh, I don't know. Keyzie wasn't measuring it, mate. I was just informed about that.
Yeah, because they
He
throw...
was too busy carrying her off the field.
Yeah, on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Champion.
Nice. Just because they use a slightly lighter shot put for schoolgirl stuff.
Oh, no, apparently this is the other thing. She used, the full men's size.
Yeah.
And it was only actually afterwards that they'd done the competition that they went, oh, my God. Jace's daughter was using the biggest shot put available.
Wow.
Not the
Wait.
one for school kids,
So-
for the big, for men.
So
Yeah.
she used the men's one, and she threw further than 42.41 metres.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Extremely unbelievable.
But I tell you what she was good at, the rotate.
Yeah, it's
So she got a real...
It's 93% technique, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Right.
93% technique, 7% strength, and about 15%, just luck.
Totally, mate. Totally.
Right.
Proud day, though. Proud day, I tell you what. Good genes, obviously.
Yeah,
eh?
man.
Good genes.
How high did she jump?
Pardon?
How high did she jump on the pole vault?
High enough to get over the old bar there.
Where the bar
Just-
was.
just
she
over
went
the
over
bar.
the bar there.
Right.
Keyzie,
Oh, that checks out.
Just patwang.
And Hoyte J will be patwanging his way back into the studio tomorrow morning from 6. Covering for Jerry and Minogue tomorrow. And in the meantime, you can find all the biggest moments like that from The Big Show by searching up Hauraki Big Show on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you absolute sickos. You are listening to The Big Show. It's Pugs here covering for the fellas because Mike Minogue's away for the week and Keyzie and Jace couldn't be asked coming back for the double shift. So you got Pugs here, the producer. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger, serving good times and good food. You can dine in or take away. Reburger today. And we got more great memories from The Big Show this hour. It's going to be an absolute ripper of a final one, including Keyzie nailing how to pull a sickie, and I bring back an old segment that I know a lot of people miss. Here's live lightning crashes on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Motley Crue on the Hauraki I've Never Done So Much Radio in One Day in My Life show. You're here with Pugs covering for the fellas after doing breakfast this morning with Jace and Keyzie, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. And I'm spinning you some of the fellas' biggest moments from over the years, and this one's a pretty recent one actually. Last year we were trying to nail down the perfect way to pull a sickie from work.
So what we thought we'd do is to do a bit of a simulation here, eh, fellas?
Yeah, we did think that, man.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to get Keyzie to call in and show you how to pull a sickie.
Yeah.
Mogi is
I'm the
boss.
Yeah. You're my partner in the business, probably. I might need you on this. I might not. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. So let's have a go and see what happens.
Okay.
He's there now, fellas.
Okay. Can you do the ringing noise, please, Pug-san?
Like just say
Yeah,
it.
like the phone. Yeah.
Ring, ring.
Yeah. Another one of those.
Ring, ring.
G'day, Mike and Jace's Dillies. What can I do for you?
Oh, is that you, Mike? Is it? G'day, man. It's old Keyzie here. How are you going, first
Hey,
of all?
Keyzie, man, you're sounding well. Jeez, you sound bright. You're sounding really good. What's happening, brother?
It's sorry, yeah, I just blew my nose.
Oh, what happened? Your
Probably
voice
helped.
just changed.
Yeah, no, it's sorry. It must have been a weird line at the start there. This is what I normally sound like. To be honest, man, you remember yesterday when I came in and I said,
Hey, Mogi, have you seen the flesh-coloured Dillies?
So I was
Sorry, hang on a minute. Keyzie, brother. Sorry, mate. Hang on. Yeah, man, they're next to the black ones. To the left. Just over there in the corner.
Thanks, mate!
No worries, mate.
I'm glad you guys got that sorted. I showed him where those were yesterday, but he obviously wasn't listening. Hey, Mike, listen, mate, I'm not calling with good news. Obviously, you guys have been running me pretty ragged lately with the work you've been getting me to do. I think it's starting to take a bit of a toll, man. Remember yesterday I was starting to come down with something. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember you banging on about something there, yeah. Has that turned into something, has it?
Yeah, it's turned into something pretty bad, mate. I think it's a bit of a flu. I've got, I'm all blocked up. I've got a bit of a headache, man, and my tummy's a bit dodgy as well, and my eczema's flaring up, so she's all go. And down here in Keyzie Town, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really know what you mean, man, but it sounds like you're sick. Are you sick?
Yeah, I'm pretty bloody sick, man, if I'm honest. And I hate to let you down. You know I love working at Mike and Jason's Dillies. I just don't think I'll be able to come in today, man.
Nah, look, I'll tell you what, man. I think...
I can't find them, Mogi! Did you say next to the black Dillies?
Yeah, hang on a minute, Keyzie. Sorry, man. Yeah, they're next to the black ones. The really big box. You see the big boxes?
The 10 inches. Sorry,
Yeah,
I got 8.
The white ones are in the small box.
I don't want the white ones. I just want the flesh-coloured and or black.
G'day. So, yeah, sorry, Keyzie, man.
Have you seen Keyzie? By the way, where the bloody hell's Keyzie?
I'm just on the phone to him. Hang on. Look, Keyzie, man, absolutely no worries at all. You have been working your absolute guts out. We've said it to you time and time. Oh, maybe we don't say enough, mate, but you are the best dildo tester we have ever had.
Keyzie played the role of someone working in that industry dangerously well. He'll be back tomorrow morning from 6 with Jace and I covering for Jerry and Manaya on the Hauraki Breakfast. Another Big Show best moment before the show is done. You're listening to Radio Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You too on Hauraki. You're here with Pugs and the Big Show, heading back down to one of their most requested cities to do a live show. Of course, I'm talking about Dunners. That's right, the Dunedin Craft Beer and Food Festival this November, and we want you to join us. We're going to do a live show from the event and then pour some pints of our brand new beer with Emerson's. It's a hazy, so we want your name suggestions to get in the draw. You can enter now at hauraki.co.nz. Just keep in mind, it's got to be printed on a beer and we need to be able to read it on air.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The only better pair-up since me and Connie's Queen and David Bowie on the Hauraki Help Me Out, I'm Getting Delirious show. You're here with Pugs, covering for the fellas before they get back tomorrow morning to cover the Hauraki breakfast and spinning you some of the fellas' biggest moments from over the years. And before meetpaddynips69@gmail.com, it's a real email and it's our advice segment here on the Hauraki Big Show. There was relationship advice.
A lot of texts in here on 3483, fellas. A lot of people needing advice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, you know.
This thing's catching fire, man.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, there's a lot going on in the world now, Mogi. I don't know, it just feels like relationships aren't as simple these days as they were in our day.
I'm sort of finding, it seems to me, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, but it's complicated by the social media stuff. You know, a lot of people out there in relationships with good people, but they're on the old Instagram and they're trawling through the filth.
Yeah.
Looking at all these 10 out of 10s that are all over the world and thinking that they've got a chance with those. When you don't, Keyzie, man, you can forget about it, brother.
Yeah. Totally.
A lot of side boob going on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know
God,
what I mean?
I know.
A lot of sort of...
Well, you certainly know a lot about it, Jason.
Nibbles.
A lot of sort of...
A lot of nibbles.
Look, I'm not really taking a shot of myself. Looking good, that sort of stuff going on. Whereas, back in our day, Mogi, you'd meet your beau, you'd see a girl across a crowded room, you'd go up to her, and you'd walk up and ask her if she would like a dance or...
Go, been a busy day.
This is my love has been in a busy... She's beautiful.
What would they say?
You buy me a beer?
You want to dance with old Honky Jay?
You want to have a dance with old Hoity Jay? Come on, me love. And it was simple. And then you go for a walk on the beach. You'd go for a walk on the beach, and then she'd be having your child 9 months later.
Things were better back then.
You know what I mean? Things were simpler.
They were.
And
actually, well, that's an interesting one.
It's just so complicated.
Well, here's a question actually literally along those lines, as luck would have it, on 3483. G'day, fellas. I've got a massive crush on the receptionist that works at our workplace.
Oh, hook up with her.
Yeah, totally.
Hang on a minute.
Hang on.
Oh, what?
Sorry, hook up with him.
No, it sounds like it is a female.
Oh, it is a female.
Oh, not so far.
G'day, fellas.
Say that again.
G'day, fellas. We've got a massive crush on the receptionist that works at our workplace. However, I've been plucking up the courage to ask her out on a date. In the meantime, I've heard that some of the other boys have fancied her as well. How do I pluck up the courage to ask her for dinner? That's what
I mean, get your own dinner for a start. I mean, you can't ask her for dinner.
No, it's like ask her out for dinner.
Oh, is that what he said?
I don't think he was expecting her to give him dinner.
Right, yeah. I mean, because the last thing I would, suggest you do is go up to her and say, get me some dinner.
Right.
Well, she might be into that.
Well, she might be, but you don't know at this point.
A man to be a man and put his foot down, Keyzie.
Right, you reckon that'll go down well, do you?
Can do.
Right, so what's your advice here?
About what?
About what he should do. Should he ask her how should he do it? Should he just pluck up the courage and get it over with?
Well, look, in this day and age, there'd be people that would say that you shouldn't be asking anybody out that's in your workplace, because if she's not interested in you and you ask her out, you're creating an environment which now is very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Actually, that's a good point.
Because you are a massive loser.
Totally.
She thinks you're a loser, she's not attracted to you, and you've made a fool of yourself. Now she's telling everyone. You walk in one day, you walk into the lunchroom, she's on the other side of she's filling up her cup of tea with the zip there, and you walk in and she puts her hand up and she's whispering behind it to old Sally from accounts.
Yes.
And then they just start giggling and pointing at you.
Yeah, right.
And it's because what they're saying is that you are a loser.
Right.
So
Totally.
now is that the kind of work environment you want to be in?
It's like Keyzie, when we have like our staff dues and stuff. And
Yeah, totally.
You get on it and get a bit sort of...
I have so much fun.
Yeah, it's a bit handsy. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you know what it's like coming in the next day when it's just kind of awkward with everyone,
Yeah.
with all the ladies in the office there. And
Oh, the ladies?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about me and you.
So You know, there's that classic saying, isn't there, Mogi? Don't screw the crew.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
What about don't dip your pen in the company ink?
Text me on 3483 if you think we should bring back relationship advice or if we keep it generic with meatpattynips69@gmail.com. And also text me on 3483 if we should bring back going brrr over the mic at every given opportunity. I remember that phase very clearly. The Big Show back tomorrow morning from 6, covering for Jerry and Mania on the Hauraki Breakfast.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
And that concludes this chapter of the Hauraki Lord Help Me show. I've been Pugs. Thanks for hanging. New video up now on the @Hauraki Big Show Insta. Plus the podcast from the fellas covering breakfast this morning is up now on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your potties from. In the meantime, myself, Keyzie and old Hoyte Jizzmeister will be back tomorrow morning from 6 to cover Jerry and Mania one more time on the Hauraki Breakfast. Have yourself a beautiful night. I'll catch you later.